Guess who's back? Back again. Kenny's back with a friend.
Hi.
Kenny's back, Kenny's back. All right, guys, so sorry about that. We had some mic issues, and I think they are fixed. So when you come in, say hello. Let me know you are here, and let me know if you can hear us. That might be a great thing. Addie, welcome. You are not in the wrong spot. We had technical difficulties, but we are, I think, good. Can you guys hear us? That is my big thing. Hello, I can hear you. Hello, is it better than it was? I hope so.
I know.
Okay, awesome, guys. So, welcome everyone coming back in. Just to let everyone know, I do have Jasmine here. She is monitoring the comments. So if I'm showing stuff and you have questions on what could that be used for, what do you use that for, let me know.
Still fussy, but can hear you. Yeah.
So much better. Yes, we love you. Okay, perfect. So, all right, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Because I don't need to use these mics. I can just go regular. So once again, if you guys have questions, make sure they're all in caps and let us know. And that way we can figure things out for you. So I'm not sure sometimes if the sound is my issue or other people's issues, but I'm going to go unless it gets really bad, or if you guys really, you know what I can do? Here, just a sec, guys, because if it is bad, I will take these out. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're good. All right. It could just be that I'm talking too loud. That's a thing. All right, guys, so as I said yesterday, Cricut had an amazing 50% off sale. And I thought most of the Black Friday sales were going to start tomorrow. But guess what? They're all starting now. And the first one I want to highlight is Thermo-O-Web sale. Now, Thermo-O-Web sale is 40% off their entire store. So this is a really good sale because you have Gina Kay Designs with her dies, her foils, her foil mates. You have Brutus Monroe with his product. You have Rebecca Meyer with her product, purple tape, all of the Deco Foil, all of the Deco Foil transfer sheets. I'm going to show you some of that collection just to see what you guys can get. In order for you to get the 40% off, you do need to use a coupon code. The coupon code is THANKS18, so THANKS18. I also need to let you know all of the links in the video underneath the title of the video those are affiliate links. So if you use those links, I do get compensated for the company, and I thank you for using those links. But I do want to let you know it is going to the regular Thermo-O-Web site. All right, guys. So once again, thanks, THANKS18, 40% off, free shipping. Activates at $40. So until you have $40 in the cart, that coupon code will not activate. So let's show you some of my favorite designs. Thank you for all the comments on my cup. It's my pumpkin spice cup, but it has a heart on it, and I love you guys. So look, aww. Jasmine's used to my randomness. I'm afraid you're gonna break my cup, so I'm gonna put it over here.
I promise.
All right, guys, so let's start with Gina Kay. You guys all know I love Gina Kay Designs. Gina Kay has an entire system. She has foils, foil mates, adhesives, stamps, and inks, cardstock. Her newest thing on the market is her adhesives. So it is this guy right here, and she has refills for it. She has also released foam squares. So black foam squares, white foam squares. I'm a huge fan of black foam squares because when you're using black foam squares, it actually is better in the card. You can't see the foam squares. So those are brand new and everything. So yes, if you saw a little quick freezing of the video, someone was calling through and I had to decline it really quick. So these are all brand new. Now, the big thing on hers is her die system. If you have not used Gina Kay's die system, it is genius. And the reason why is her dies fit within each other. So for example, if you're using the circle die and you cut two images, it gives it like a literally a little bit of an offset around that die. And it's one of, let me see if I can grab a card with that example on it, because I live for that die. Oh, here's a perfect one. So this one, you can see her circle dies. When you cut the black, that first layer black die, it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can get it there. See that little tiny sliver of black circle with the white circle? So when you use her die systems in conjunction, that's what it does. It covers up and gives you a tiny little offset of that circle. So her dies are a must. Now, her big thing this year she released is the stamp and foil system. What's cool about this system is it comes with stamps that can be used on her foil mates and then cut around with the die. So it used to be we would just have a background and sentiments, but now we actually have stamps that can be used in conjunction with the foil mates. So this one here, which is the set is called Baby It's Cold Outside. You can take stamps in her ink, stamp it directly onto the foil mates. Everywhere you see black, you can put in your laminator with her foils and foil, or any foil really. And then you have that beautiful foil and that. So it's a cool system that allows you to do it. So she has this whole foil system, and you can do this on everything. So there's also a beautiful holiday set. So you have all of these. Sorry if it froze for a second. I got another call, so I had to decline it, so I do apologize. And these craft dies. So, you know what's so funny about the calls is I literally go through and disable everything so it doesn't interrupt the live stream, and it still happens. So, yeah. So, anyway, sorry about that. So anyways, let's see here. Is Gina Kay having a Black Friday deal on her site? I do not know. This is all through Thermo-O-Web. This is definitely a really good deal though. But I do know, so that, you know, I would definitely check with it. Most people do. But including with this is all of her foils. So she has all of these different foils. They're all going to be 40% off. All of her foil mates with the sentiments. All of the background foils. All of these are 40% off of the code. She has ink cubes. All of those are 40%. Nikki, my do not disturb is on. That's what's so frustrating is it says allow calls for no one, but here's the deal. If someone calls through Facebook Messenger, it doesn't recognize that as a call. So the person's calling me through Facebook Messenger, and that's where the loophole is. So look at all of the different stamp sets available now. I just want to show you guys, because this sale only happens once a year at Thermo-O-Web. They do not do it often.
It says, do you know if the maker is on Black Friday yet?
So that's in my Cricut video. If you want to go in the description, there is a link to my Cricut Black Friday and Mystery Box video. It is on sale, so go click and take a peek at it. It's already on sale. So look at all of the stamp sets she has now available. She has all of the stamp sets come with a coordinating die set, a coordinating foil mate set, and then of course the stamps. But all of her foil mates are on, all of her foils. I mean, look at how many foils she has now, guys. Look at this craziness. And all of her dies. Her dies are a must. She has circles, squares, rectangles, ovals, tags, labels, and then of course all the dies to go with all of the different sets. Look at all of these foil sets. All of them 40% off. So do not miss this sale on her stuff, especially her new adhesive. I love her new adhesive. I think I have some, let me grab my cards because I can show you a card that I made with her stuff. So here are some examples for you. This is her wedding set. You can see all of the foil. You can see that die set where it gives you that little bit of offset there with a little bit of purple showing with the double layer. We foiled her wedding, and that's even her ribbon. This is made with 100% Gina Kay set. So this is something you can do.
Nikki has a question. How
Yeah.
long does it take to get shipped to your house, just in general?
On Thermo-O-Web, they're pretty quick. I would say I get my stuff usually in 4 to 5 business days. So here's another set of hers. This is her cardstock too that I bought on the Thermo-O-Web site. I mean, you have all of these options. Once again, here is her dies. Do you see where it gives you that little tiny bit of an offset, but you also still get the stitch? That's her ribbon that I use there, the white ribbon. The Royal Sovereign laminator is my laminator of choice, and it works amazing, and it's $29.99, well worth every single penny. Here is the stamp and foil system. So you can see where I stamped her leaf stamp on cardstock, then ran it through my foil system. Isn't that amazing? So you have all of these options now with her sets. Let's see here. I think I have one more I can show you. Here we go. So it just gives you this really beautiful foil look. Look at that foil that just comes through. Once again, look at that offset of her dies. Her dies are a must. So all of Gina Kay stuff, once again, is on sale. Now they recently released, let me grab it. They recently released Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe is owned by a crafter named Christopher Allen, and he has released his own foils and his own designer sheets. These designer sheets are clear, and then when you run this through your laminator, anywhere it's black, you actually get that foil on there. And I've given away all my cards I've made with this, I believe. Let me just go through my cards here. Yes, I have. So this stuff is great because, let me open one here so you can see what I'm talking about. It's clear. So you can use this as a background of a card, have the color of the cardstock still come through, but then foil anywhere you see black with any of foil, Gina Kay foil, Deco Art foils. So he has the dots, he has the curly cues, he has the splatter. This one, which is one of my favorites, is kind of this oil look. And this one's great because it's some in clear and some in white, which is something new in theirs. He has this look, he has this look, and then of course he has his own foil. And his foil is really different. I've never seen stuff like this, but it's got this really cool distressed look. That one is called Sunrise Dry Brush. And then he has this one, which is one of my favorites. It's Tide Pour, and it reminds me of like an oil spill. So once again, all of this is 40% off using the code THANKS18. I've given you specific links down below to each individual site, so that way if you can look and see. But let's not also forget that they also own the company iCraft, which has Deco Foil. So Deco Foil has their own designer transfer sheets. So in leaf shapes, here is the pumpkin one. You can see the background I did there with the pumpkin. So that's Gina Kay's orange foil, and on the toner sheets. But the cardstock in the back is still black, so I can put that, and it looks like, you know, even though it's cut out, you can see it's black behind there, and it kind of gives that cool look. So there was Halloween ones of like kind of skulls and witches hats, this nice wheat look, tree look. You have these, the Polka Dot, which is one of my favorites. I use this all the time. You have an amazing just kind of stripe. And what's great is you can foil these in 2 different colors and stripe and go like basically pink and blue and pink and blue. Another kind of, I always call this the cow look. I know it's not, but it looks like it to me. A rose look. I mean, they have a ton, you guys. Look at all of these. They even have clear ones that you can run through your toner system. So if you like this, here they are, and you have a toner printer, you can make your own designs. Here's some examples too on the package of how they use them. They have stripe. So they have all of these different designs. Once again, all 40% off. Now, I get the question all the time, what if I want to print off my own design, or I want to cut a design on my die cutting machine? So Deco Foil actually has full toner sheets. You can run this through any die cutting machine. You can cut on your Cricut, your Silhouette, your Brother Scan and cut it out in whatever shape you want, and then run it through your laminator with the foil. So it's a great addition. Not only do they have that, but they recently released designer stencils. And this is part of the Deco Foil system. And what's cool on this is you can use their transfer gel. You let it dry. You run this through, and everywhere you see the stencil, your foil will stick to it. And you can create these amazing, cool backgrounds with these really nice stencils. And I already know what you're going to say. Can you use it with any stencil? Yes, you can use their transfer foil with any stencil. Now, Deco Foil, I won't show you all of them, but they have a ton of their own. And look at all of the different foils you can get through Deco Foil. I mean, just some of the colors, and all of them are 40% off. You get 5 sheets. They have really cool things like this look. They have rainbow. And you can even use this stuff as an iron-on. So they actually have an iron-on. I think I have it.
Real quick, Victoria says, okay, I think I missed which link that I need to order the Royal Sovereign.
So if you just go down and click any of my links, that will take you to Thermo-O-Web's website. And Thermo-O-Web has a link on their page for the Royal Sovereign. So when you get to that link, you'll actually go under, you can go under Gina Kay if you want to, and there's a laminator link. And the laminator link is $49.99, but then you use your 40% off coupon and you get it at that amazing price. So my camera keeps getting weighted down, so I'm going to lift it up again. So you get all of these foils. Everything on the site is 40% off, including, you guys, one of my favorite craft tools that came out last year, and that is purple tape. I love purple tape. And this stuff can be reused. I use it with my Chocolate brand all the time. I use it with Cricut all the time. It doesn't rip my cardstock, but it doesn't lose its tack. So a painter's tape, you do something like this, it's not coming apart. This stuff actually comes apart. You can see I'm already unwinding it all, and it doesn't stick to itself, but doesn't lose its tack. So it is one of my favorite products. I don't know, I know a lot of people have it because of, they said on, you know, the, at the Creativation show that it's the new blue tape essentially. So, I mean, it's a must-have, including all of their adhesives. So their mixed media adhesive, their Deco Foil pen that lets you write and foil, their Deco Foil adhesive gel adhesive instead of using the stencil adhesive. So if you're doing really small items, you could use this. Do I have to click on each link? No. So if you click on one link and shop the whole site, that would be supporting Ken's Creations, and that makes you so awesome. So I wish I give away a lot of the cards I make, so I don't have a lot more of the cards to show you with the Gina Kay stuff because I've given a lot away, but you can mix it with your other stuff. A lot of people will say you don't need the Royal Sovereign laminator. You absolutely don't. However, I've tested a few, and it is by far my favorite laminator. But you can see I'll get really close on those pumpkins. Look at those pumpkins when they hit the light. They're so beautiful.
Ivy says they have products for mixed media, right?
They do. So there is a mixed media site, and if you go to the link that says Rebecca Meyer, I didn't know who Rebecca Meyer was. I went to Creativation last year, and I actually asked Thermo-O-Web, I don't know who Rebecca Meyer is. Who is that? And I realized she has all of these amazing, I'm looking at my computer here. She's the one that has a lot of the mixed media, but there is its own category on Thermo-O-Web of mixed media. But she has this really good medium that is basically a mixed medium jar that gives you can text it and get kind of this really cool distressed look. But there is also their mixed media. They have photo corners. They have, I don't know if you guys know this, but they have their own tape runners. Their tape runner is one of my favorites. It is the Sticky Strip Runner, and it is probably the one I turn to the most to do any kind of like card making. They also have Zots. If you guys don't know what Zots are where you get the little tiny dots and they're really strong adhesive. So if you're just putting a button on something, you can put a Zot. I can grab one. I think I have some. there's Zots. So Zots are teeny tiny double-sided. Well, I shouldn't say they're teeny tiny. They come in a whole bunch of different, but they have little tiny bit of adhesive in there. You take off one side. Let's say you put it on, you know, an embellishment. You take off the other side, and there you go. You have everything. You can scroll back up to see the.
Okay. Thank you.
Didn't we pop out the chat, or we did this time? I thought we did. There you go, Jazzy.
Sweet, thank you.
She's learning, everyone. She still doesn't want to be on camera. We're getting there, though.
It's so intimidating.
It is. So it's a really, really good system. So Robin brings up a point. Her mink works better for her. Absolutely. You can use all of the Deco Foil, all the Gina K's, everything in any laminator you want. I personally used it in the Scotch, the Amazon laminator, which I do not recommend. But the mink worked good for me. The Royal Sovereigns work good for me. It's all about the temperature and then the toner sheet you're using. You want that high quality toner sheet. But literally everything is 40% off. I can vouch for you and let you know this sale only happens once a year with Thermo-O-Web. They only do this at Black Friday where it's 40% off. They will put certain things on sale, like Gina Kay collection is 20% off or something, but they never have 40% off, and you can never get 40% off the Royal Sovereign machine. That machine is $49.99 regular price. So what questions do you guys have or want me to answer for you? It is probably one of the Black Friday sales I tell people never to miss, just because it's such a good deal and you can't get it the rest of the year. So for me, it's a must. As with other companies. Now, as other companies release their sales, I will definitely do videos. In fact, I'll be back in probably less than 20 minutes to do a video on something. Don't forget black foam squares. Yes, those were just released by Gina Kay. They've always had black foam squares, but they've kind of branded them as a Gina Kay brand. And black foam squares is where it's at, guys. If you're doing anything with dimension, it's going to eliminate. So when you look at a card you can see clearly all the foam squares you use. But if you use black foam squares, you can't see it. It almost hides it. So you still get the dimension. You get that really cute where it pops out, but you don't see it when you turn the card. The black foam squares kind of hide it a little bit better.
Sarah says, don't you have videos on doing foil cards?
I do. If you look up Gina Kay or foiling, I have a how to foil with any laminator machine. So yeah, I have a ton of videos on foiling. I foiled, this isn't the best version, but I do like it. I foiled, you can actually foil over alcohol inks. I don't know if you know that, but as the alcohol ink dries, it pools. And at the right temperature, you can actually put that through, and you can see where my alcohol inks, this is on Yupo paper, I was able to get foil on all those pools of the alcohol ink as it dried, and it gives it this really cool foil look. There was, once again, a Gina Kay design there of her dies I use with that little, you can see the little tiny offset of silver there. But you can use this with a wide variety of mediums. There you go. You can really see it now, all that foil on that card where it kind of pooled. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with foil. So that's why this is, in my opinion, a really sale that you want to leave. 6 a.m. wake up to Ken. Okay, I can do this, an alarm clock. So everything should be on sale. So like I said, this stuff on Thermo-O-Web is live right now. As you guys know, when they have these big Black Friday sales, things run out pretty quick. So if there is things you want, I'd act on it. Especially Royal Sovereign machine, Gina Kay system, the Brutus Monroe. These are all new designs. So these are things people are waiting. And you do need to still run it through the, no, yes, on the alcohol inks, I apologize, yes. So on the alcohol inks, because it's drying, when you just put the alcohol ink on it, I rub it or brayer it and then lift it up. Think of, for example, I'll show you to bring up your point. So you can absolutely run it through a foil machine. If it's a toner, but anything that is sticky, so a sticker, a foam square, the alcohol system. Here's a gold foam sheet. As you can see, just regular. Here's a foam square, and there's the sticky side. If I put that on my gold foil, you can see it right there. Push it down. Because it's sticky, it lifts up. Hey, Sean. It lifts up that gold. See? So now I have gold on there. So anything that's already sticky, foam squares, alcohol inks, stickers, anything you run through your Xyron machine will stick, and you will not have to run that through the laminator. The only thing you have to run foil through the laminator is things that are done with toner sheets. That toner has to be heated. The toner gets heated, becomes sticky, foil sticks to it. So think of it that way. But any kind of thing, I run things through my Xyron all the time and use it on a foil sheet, and it works beautifully.
And then Nikki said, I know this is a Thermo-O-Web video, but is the BOGO on Cricut still going on, and when is it over?
BOGO is no longer going on. I have a video down below in the links. It's a Cricut Black Friday and Mystery Box video. Click on that. Everything there is 50% off right now at Cricut. So check that out. Sean says move my mic down. That's why it's muffled. I see. Okay, so there we go. Yay, good job, Victoria. She got her new laminator, purple tape, black foam squares. I am bad for you, Victoria. I agree. Everyone was telling I was muffled, Sean, and me and Jasmine did not know how to fix it. But I knew Jasmine needed a mic or you guys wouldn't hear her. So yes, purple tape is a must. Any of this kind of stuff at this 40% off, you definitely want to. Look at even gold purple tape. Look at that. I just put purple tape on gold foil and look at that result you got. That's so cool. I love foil, you guys. I think foiling is so amazing and stuff. So, do they have rose gold foil? I believe they do. They have, what's this color? Rose gold. Let me see if I can take it out. Their packages sometimes are a little tricky to get the foil out for me because I don't have patience. So, hold please. Oh, yay. So, they do have rose gold. Ooh, pretty. So yes, they have rose gold. 40% off, use that code. So, all right, guys, any other questions? I will be back here probably within the next 15 to 20 minutes to talk about the next Black Friday sale because it is also another good one. And then remember, tomorrow I will be going live throughout the day as Black Friday sales start. I can tell you that Silhouette will have one launching tomorrow. I think Brother is also having one launch tomorrow. And then, of course, Amazon. Can't forget about Amazon. So, all right, guys. I think that is it. I will see you in a few minutes. Thanks for support. Thank you for using the links to support us. Have an amazing rest of your 15 minutes until we are back. Bye.